You're there already, mate.
I'm there. It took me 3 seconds. Well excited.
Welcome to another episode of Banter, formerly known as 1-2. We've got plenty of comments, but before we get into them, the World Cup has been drawn. And it's a golden draw for England. Lovely group. Don't you think?
Yeah, but this is England. No, actually, screw that pessimism. I'm going to be positive. It's a great draw.
Now is the time to get rid of the pessimism.
The mighty nation of Panama will fall before England's feet. And Tunisia. Belgium.
See, when the World Cup gets closer and closer, you're going to be saying that with a lot more sincerity, mate. Because it will infect you. You'll get the World Cup fever.
I will get ill,
and then you'll
with
start
World Cup
believing
fever.
in England. Right now, it's only the fucking spectator who are saying that England are going to win the World Cup because they love to wave the flag and bang the drum. But by the time we get there, more sensible people will have been.
All the so-called
tempted.
experts are saying we haven't got a chance.
Yeah.
Get behind your country. I don't get it.
You're there already, mate.
I'm there. It took me 3 seconds. Well excited.
Iran's goalkeeper is fucking cool. Have you seen his all-black gloves? All-black kit with short sleeves and his all-black gloves, and it's like slicked back John Travolta hair.
Yeah.
G, mate, yeah.
That's like a geezer. Man crush Mondays. Let's do it. Let's crack on with some comments.
Right then.
We've got a fair few.
Right, number one, we do have a fair few, so thanks again. Number one, what is your prediction for the Manchester Derby?
The Manchester Derby.
The Manchester Derby, yeah. What's your prediction?
So if City aren't attacking as well as they can, and Manchester United are still parking the bus, it's going to be a shitty 0-0 draw.
Whoa.
Or a 1-1. Someone will make a mistake.
I think if Manchester United
score.
are going to park the bus is not really a very big if. I think that's definitely going to happen. Because Mourinho's 8 points behind. He knows that he can't afford to lose that game.
That's the problem.
They're going to have to do it without Pogba, who's behind us because he got himself sent off against the Gunners. Although still, where Tottenham failed, United prevailed, took the points home from the Emirates.
I know, it's getting embarrassing. I'm not even sure if it was a red card, to be honest with you.
With that tackle, the Pogba challenge.
He kind of went to flick it.
Yeah.
And the only issue I have is that Bellerin put his leg on the floor.
Yeah.
So why would you go down with your leg on the floor like that? You're asking to be stamped on.
Yeah.
Whereas if he had put his foot in normal for a normal tackle, Pogba would have kicked his toes.
Yeah. But the thing is, when you go into a challenge like that, your studs are obviously pointing down, which, to be fair as well, they should be pointing. But if there's somebody underneath you, you're kind of...
This is what I mean. Whereas otherwise... But then to put them down, to then flick it up like he did, and he continued with the ball.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit harsh.
Arsenal should have had a penalty in that game at the end.
That's true as well.
Not the Lacazette one. Who was it who got... Was it...
Someone got scythed down.
Yeah, someone got whacked. Anyway, Manchester Derby. Yeah. I think it's also going to be a tough one. I don't think it's going to be the most brilliant game to watch in football in rucking terms. I think it's going to be good. It's the first time in a while that I've been really buzzing for a big Premier League fixture.
It's in Guardiola's hands because United have to win.
Yeah.
Because if City win and go 11 points clear.
But try telling Mourinho that United have to win. He just knows that United have to not lose. It would be massive if they won, though. It would be massive if City won. It's a sick game. It's been a naughty game. Right, next up, Jan Clement. Thank you very much, Jan. Will Liverpool go top 3 if they bring in Van Dijk in January?
The top 3. I think to put your chances of getting into the top 3 down on one player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good player. He'll help with the defence, but I don't think one defender can sort out all of Liverpool's problems. I think they need a lot more than that.
Also, the likelihood of him actually going there in January. Do you think he will? Can he move now? Has the time finally come for Southampton to just let go of him?
It depends. He looked pretty good actually at the weekend against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
I don't know where his head's at. Maybe he still wants to leave. Maybe they'll have a load of money from a potential Coutinho sale.
Yeah. You think Coutinho will go?
I don't know.
I was thinking about this earlier as well. Actually, I think also Coutinho now has got fewer reasons to go. He's got more reason to stay now at Liverpool than he did earlier.
Why?
I mean earlier. Because I think they're doing okay. Because he knows his value. Because he knows how much he means to Liverpool now. I mean, not that he didn't really before, But the way that they were begging for him to stay, and you know the grit that they showed in holding on to him. Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't really know. I think they'll have money. I don't really know. I think they'll have money. I don't really know. I think they'll have money. I don't really know. I think they'll have money. It's one of those things where as soon as someone buys a player for massive money, Southampton start asking for loads because they know you've got it.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's almost like you don't want to tell the press when Coutinho goes. He just didn't turn up one week. And you're like, oh yeah, we only sold him for 20 million. Oh, silly old us. Whereas they know that they'll charge at least 60 million for Van Dijk or something stupid like that.
Yeah, they will. But that's the thing.
No,
every time Liverpool come knocking,
I don't think one player can knock you into the top three.
No, I think they've got to wait until Keita arrives in the summer, and then look at the chances again next season. Anyway,
baller.
D-Do says, make a prediction for Champions League semi-finalists based on their current level and experience.
Champions League semi-finals. Well, this is assuming they avoid each other in the draws. I'm going to go Barca and Madrid.
Yeah.
To the best team. City.
Yeah, City are definitely going to be
and PSG.
Yeah. Little imagination.
That's pretty damn good. Yeah, that's the issue. It comes down to it.
Fairly realist outlook there, I think.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing another Prem team.
Tottenham.
I mean, if they get a good draw, like you were saying earlier, the wheels are coming off in the Premier League, but in the Champions League so far they've been doing quality. In the next game against Apoel, get another big 3 points. Keep bouncing.
We could go for the alternate view: Leipzig, Tottenham, Besiktas, and Karabag. The semi-finals, even though they're not getting through.
I'd like to see Leipzig get far. Actually, I'd like to see them get far. I've given up hating Leipzig so long ago. I can't find it to yeah, exactly. I like Timo Werner, mate. Everybody's shit all the time.
He scored.
I don't like it.
The most goals in 2017 for an under-21 player.
Really?
28.
He's sick. I love watching him play, mate. I don't like watching him dive, but every fucking player does that. Anyway,
a very good player.
The Hippo would like to know. Hippos are very dangerous animals. They kill more than any other mammal.
They do. I saw that
in Africa.
Yeah.
Last season. Fucking hell.
Hippo killing season.
Anyway, who will be the biggest transfer of the winter transfer window in the Premier League?
Who will be the biggest transfer?
There's another thing that we always talk about, another bloke that we always talk about, and I think it's Leon Goretzka. If he can be tempted away, and if there's a Premier League club that can land him, that will be an enormous scoop. I think the more
pertinent question here, actually, however, is which club needs to spend biggest in the January transfer window? Because I would actually go ahead and say Tottenham to stop this fall.
Really?
That a backup striker is needed and some speed. No, but you can see the issues appearing, and we can't break teams down at home this season.
Now, this is why sometimes I don't care that Villa don't do really well, because Tottenham are flying so high and they have a couple of dodgy games, and you're going, I need to spend loads of money.
But we're not. We're seventh.
Disappointed.
We're seventh after putting pressure on, finishing third or second.
Sixth.
Seventh. We're seventh. Are we not?
Sixth. I mean, you're joint sixth, like ahead on.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not overly pleased. I mean, Liverpool maybe need to spend a lot as well. And then the teams at the bottom will try and spend a lot to get out of that situation, but I'm not sure who has the financial clout.
Everton need to put
spend more.
Everton need to put some.
You know who Everton need?
To flex the checkbook a little bit.
They need a few slow number 10s.
Yeah, they need some number 10s.
They need some more.
What's missing in Everton. Okay, relegation prediction. I think Swansea have had it. I hope that West Brom have had it, and I would also like to see. I'd like to see Newcastle go down, but that's not going to happen.
No, I'd love to see Palace go down because Roy Hodgson's just a terrible coach. I think Palace and Swansea, maybe Huddersfield.
Yeah, I think maybe Huddersfield will probably run out of legs at some point during the season.
Struggle over 38 games.
And West Ham are also in danger. We were saying they were looking quite good on the weekend against City, but they're also, I mean, obviously in big trouble. That's a club I would not like to see go down, to be fair, because my heart bleeds for West Ham fans at the moment. Chin up, boys.
Either way.
Right, I think we're about wrapped up. Remember to use a hashtag 12 with your comments with your questions in the comments, so that we can use them for our show next week, and we'll get around to talking about them. Also, our Anthony has done a wicked video about the World Cup in Russia next year. It's cool, so check it out on our channel. There's plenty of other lovely stuff there, so remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week. Take it easy.
Embrace the evil ways that I've been known for.